And we are live. Hi guys. This was not planned tonight. Let that be strictly understood. But um, I pay for this stream, and I kind of only use it once a week. It's not really financially viable. So come and join us, one and all, if you're on the tubes this Friday. Um, I would ask the question, but no one's in the chat. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come and join us in the comment section. Um, Is it Eurovision tonight and tomorrow? I don't know, but let us know who you're supporting. Um, I can't tell you the last time I actually um watched Eurovision. Um, I remember seeing Katrina and the Waves. Was it? Didn't they do something in the 90s? Um, for I don't even know oh, I no, but okay. So tonight, we are talking about what we were talking actually about on Wednesday's stream, and that is a few subscribers tried to reach out. And I love that. I love it when you guys do that. But their comments got deleted. Not cool. Not cool at all. So I made it my business to peer, be a bit nosy under the YouTube bonnet, and um I found out the reasons why certain comments weren't making it through to me, which I will go into. Um, so, when the channel first started, well, it's been kind of around for a good, I want to say 5 years. But it was just somewhere to like put my show reels, for people to see my work. I never considered myself a YouTuber or content creator, and you guys know that the, the story. I kind of fell into this reaction community, you know, and well, within the first year when the channel went a bit cray, giving me more attention than I probably deserve. Um, I sorry, I'm just looking at something that's just come through. Um, I got a lot of comments from people that it was God this, God that, Jesus this, Jesus that, and Bible verses. I presume I'm not religious at all, so I can only guess at that. Um, and it it got to such a stage where they were flooding the comment section. So much so that it was more comments about now is not the time to turn away from Jesus Christ. Find the strength and all that. And you know, while I encourage a fairly open that wasn't on. That wasn't on at all, and I had to step in the comment um uh, the YouTube filter area. I can't believe that we've not got any comments. This is a first, guys. I mean, I know it's quite late. I felt quite late. I mean, it's 2 minutes past 11 here in the UK. Um, is it because I've not promoted it? Do you think that's why? Yeah, I think so. I'll know for next time. I don't mind. I don't. You know what? I don't mind talking. You guys can watch this. I'll leave it up. You guys can just check this out whenever. Um, okay. That should be on. What was I saying? Yeah. So I had to go to the YouTube filter and put in all these words to stop them from flooding my comment section. You know, and that seemed to what work, and not only the highly religious, you know, uh, overtones, but also the anti words, which I can't even say here, but you can imagine the not very nice words to describe, you know, my. Do you know what? I'm absolutely loving my vocal fry. This is really when I can do the really husky, kind of raspy kind of voiceover work that, you know, it is true. It is true. I leave all my voiceover work until, well, this time, because it's quite a decent like voice instead of being like in my mix all the time. Um, yeah, so we got a bit of homophobia. Do you know what? If you imagine it, I've been called it. Okay, and you know, being on such a thing as YouTube, I guess you've got to develop skin like rhino. You know, it but unless you are a person of no feeling and no emotions, I don't think any content creator is that. It will affect you in some way, and you guys know that I'm pretty, open with my emotions. I don't care who sees me cry. I don't care who sees me crumble. You know, it's a part of being human. You know, so I had to re-educate myself. I had to like grow that skin. You know, view them for what and who they are. You know, but on the whole, I was saying this to another YouTuber the other day. On the whole, I've been quite lucky actually. You know, I've not had it bad. I hope that's not the kiss of death. And like all these haters, trolls are gonna, he's given us permission. Uh, but yeah, I did see a lot of vile, vile comments, and it's. I guess it's the nature of the beast, isn't it? You put yourself on such a public platform. Not everyone's gonna like you, love what you do, and that's fine. That's fine. But I just think that there's a way to express it without you know I don't know. I don't know. It's people, isn't it? People being people. Um but oh friends in the comment section. Let's bu- bum- oh, at last. Hello, Swampa. At last, yes, you have caught alive. That is let's mark it on the calendar. Yes, because we were discussing. You always missed. You always missed. I don't know when to do these. Which is my biggest geographic audience. You know. Hi Willie. Hi there. Love the old Scott. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. I'm not even wearing this properly, am I? There you go. There you go. I've had this since certainly teenage. I was a teenager, and it still fits. Which I'm like, it's tight, but it still it still fits. It's a bit like my wallet in that respect. Um, I'm out. Oh, I should be showing your comments. I'm so sorry. Nice. I'm out in my backyard enjoying a glass of mead. Mead? Med? Mead? Med? I feel like I'm at the opticians trying to work out, is that a H? And I saw the notification. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Swamper. Nothing says you're punk than wearing a hat wrong. Well, yeah, exactly. If there's a way to wear it wrong, I will do it. And isn't it a isn't that like a quality that we all try to aspire aspire to? Me trying to wiggle out of that, like it's not so so. Um, mead. So what is that? Is that a herbal drink? I'm guessing. Sounds a bit herbal. Um, but yeah, it sounds lovely. What am I drinking? Well, oh, I missed that hat. Wonder whatever happened to it. Um, I'm drinking coffee because I'm an addict. And like, I don't want you guys thinking, because you've seen me on these reactions with water, you know, as an opera singer, we go through so much water, you know. So a coffee, I only have like two. I try to limit myself to two coffees a day. That's a treat, you know, because by 8 o'clock, I'm watered out. I'm like watered out. um, um, it's a honey one. Oh, that sounds lovely. I can just imagine that, you know. Oh, oh, I'm getting the taste now. I'm getting I'm getting the taste. Um, yes, yes. I'm not really a drinker. Have I made that known either through reactions or on these live streams? I don't know why. I think because I hammered it so much. I'm making myself out to be like an alcoholic. I wasn't that bad. Um, but I did like those goth clubs did know me more than once a week. Let's just say it like that. Um, and yeah, vodka. I'll tell you a story so funny, so true. When I started drinking properly, I was 18. I know that sounds so prim and oh. Um, no one told me you had to mix vodka. So I just bought it from the off license, thinking, what is this clear, liquid? So I'm like putting it in a glass and oh, central heating all to myself. It was so powerful and so like, do you know what? And because I'm fairly slim, my frame isn't the biggest. It did not take me long to be on the floor. I swear to God, and that in itself should have like warned me off. But yeah, and then I went on to gin, and now I'm a cocktail boy. I love cocktails. We've got one in the town centre just opening. Uh, um, but yeah, I've got to be in the mood to like. I don't drink to get drunk. If I fancy it, I'll have it. You know what I mean. Um, but yeah, Red Bull. Yes, apparently it gives you wings. I'm still waiting for mine. Uh, what are your thoughts on old school 80s death metal? Mm, um, more or less positive, I would say. I would certainly say, no pun intended, um, you really get the raw core. Okay, a lot of uh, great metal came out of the 80s. When you think of like legendary bands that, I mean, they're still together today. Not all of them, obviously, but I love that. I really love the 80s metal scene. Like I love death metal. You guys know I love me a bit of death metal. It like probably because I could never do it vocally. I mean, the closest I get to any distortion these days is when I'm called in the studio to do Dr. Claw, you know, which Dr. Claw vocally uses um, the false vocal cords. Okay, so I'm not sure I can do it. Well, I should be able to do it because my voice is like, yeah. So you've got that going on. Okay, but you have to. It's not just a case of sounding like Barry White. We got it together, didn't we, babe? Um, you've got to engage the diaphragm because you need the support. So if you're going to sail very close to that wind, you need to be able to have that support. Okay. And it feels good to have that support. You know what I mean? Um, I think we all had our time out in the bars as youngsters. Wish I had that. Back, yeah, yeah. Well, it'd be good, wouldn't it? Mixing vodka is for eighth. Do you know what? That's the funniest thing I've seen and heard all day. You know, I think just the word heathens is funny. You know, I love it. Yeah, I know what you mean though, because it loses a bit of its bite, I think. You know, I knew someone who had like what did they have? Sparkling water with vodka. Um, I can only imagine how how that tasted. Um, yes, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Um, and yeah, I suppose he would be the first one I remember really doing well with the false chords, even before I knew what false chords were. You know what I mean? Um, e- e- Easier way to do metal vocals is imagine you're Louis Armstrong. Yeah, yeah. You could say Louis accesses. Um, there's a lot going on with Louis Armstrong. It's more than one one aspect, you know. But yeah, I know what you mean. Um, when I must do a reaction because I've got a few things to say about Louis Armstrong. He's great. He's fantastic. Um, you're probably like, no, no, no. The dyslexic heads are not having that tonight. Um, through a pretty heavy and harsh fight. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love love it. I have done death metal. Oh wow. Wow. See, here's the oh the heartbeat of any drum. Any drum. Oh. See, it's not only in reaction videos I go to pop, you know, any band. I absolutely love drummers. I've performed with a handful of bands, you know, and there's something about I, I I've never met a dodgy drummer. Let's say that, you know, I love them. You really feel that they've got. I mean, each member has got each other's back, you know, but you always feel that. Well, I always feel. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel a kind of real safety blanket from the drummer. It might be my experience, you know, but I've not really. I've worked with orchestras more and small time orchestras more than like drummers, rock bands. And can I help you? You were asleep. Thank you very much. I just had a few points, so I couldn't be bothered doing a video. So I swear. Now let's not have a domestic in front of these nice people. Um, no, they were They were reactions, but
Okay, no reactions. Okay.
and let that be an end to it.
So it's your coffee, or not?
Oh, if you're making one. Thank you.
It's a bit chilly today.
Well, I'm not going to show my. I hate it when you do this.
I was asking, she's a bit chilly today. I was asking a question.
Yes, it was a bit chilly.
What's the to say?
Can you go before I? Ah. Right, I don't know where I was. 15 years. I'm a drummer. My favorite drum beat. My favorite drum beat to play is pretty. Oh yes, yeah, yeah. I'm just replaying it. In my head. Oh yeah, quite iconic actually. You know, I love all those like classic, like staple sounds. You know, um, right. Yes, that was a great beat. I'm just trying to like picture it in my head. Yeah, it doesn't like no pun intended, but drop a beat. Does anyone know what I mean? It's like really, it's hard to explain. It is hard to explain. You know, give me a break. It's like 24 minutes past 11. um, yes, yeah, and fundamental in any band. You know, I mean, you're probably more on point with that than me because I'm oh, excuse me. Um my I kind of get brought in. I've been guest vocalist on a few local bands, and I'm not saying they deliberately made me feel on the edge. I was aware that I was the guest vocalist and they were the unit, and I do I I I just thought, oh well, it must be wonderful to be that knitted, that tight. But I'm quite I have quite an isolated existence as a musician through my own choosing. You know, um, so when I see, I love like so fun reacting to all these bands, that I do every single week, and you get to see that relationship play out right in front of your eyes. I'm a bit I'm a bit jealous because it's something that I know I can never have because of my autism. So I love to see it, love it, and the gigs as well. Knowing that I could never go to another gig because of my stupid autism, you know. So yeah. Where are we? It, it's what in the morning? Oh, If it is in the morning, you are a credit to all of us. Wow. Early riser. Um, thank you.
Are you working Sunday?
Yes. Until
Normal
4.
till 4. 1 till
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going filming, aren't we?
Yeah, that's again obviously depending on weather.
Yeah, all right. 6:25 here in MA. MA Manhattan? No. Something. I don't know. Look, I sound like a dying walrus when I sing. Oh, I bet you don't. I'll bet you just need a few lessons behind you, and like, I mean, you don't want to. And on one of these streams, I'm going to release my very early. They're so early. They're on cassette. That's how early they are. Yeah. Oh my god, because people hear me sing now and it's always nice to get compliments. Oh, I love your tone. Your tone's so like pure and it really connected with me. And it's always nice. You don't I don't know how to take them. So I just end up saying thank you and then moving away. But people think, I must have come out of my mother's womb like singing like Broadway or something like Ethel Merman. It some singers are naturally gifted and you hate them. Um no, they've got more of a start than those of us who have to work for it. But do you know what? I've never felt as committed to music as I do right now. And that is because with music, I feel the passion has got to be there. You know, in some form, it's got to be there. It can't be half hearted, you know? And those musicians that have that make the best musicians. You can always tell. You can always tell passion from a either a vocalist or instrumentalist or composer or songwriter. It's like pumping through their veins. You know, to use a Queen lyric, it's pumping through my veins. It's that. Oh, I love it. Oh, I can cover Cannibal Corpse pretty well though. Well, that's it. That's it. I bet you're a demon on when it comes to rhythm though. I bet I bet you're a real demon. I wish I could like because I look at drummers and I think every part of your being is like a metronome. Even when you go out, socializing with them, like you're having a Starbucks or something like that, you can almost feel their fingertips wanting to like what 1 and 2 and 3 and I think that's wonderful. you know um I enjoy watching you do the first time reactions. Your love of music is so nice to see. Thank you. I've always said it. I hope it comes out. I've tried to balance it. because some people have, I suppose it has got a cringy edge to it because the euphoria, my euphoria is no half measures, and some people would totally edit that out. But it's the God's honest truth. It's not something I just say on every other reaction. One moment, no retakes, no scripts, none of that jazz. It's real life to me. It's a real reaction. So you're going to see my reaction. And I mean, I get what people say, because especially if they've never been around an autistic person that, you know, there's no half measures with us. If we hate it, we hate it. If we love it, we will keep going on and on and on about it. That's why I think I take it back, the rewind moments as much as I do, because I love that high. It could be a cold, it could be a middle eight, it could literally could be anything, you know. Um, and I know, I understand that's not to everyone's taste, but do you know what? It's YouTube, and you can't please everyone, can you? I just hope that my channel, I think I have got more love than hate, you know? Um, Look, I didn't expect 3 years on, since, the channel, like, kabooms, to still be here, still doing it. And I've still got the same amount of passion in these reactions than, if anything, it's got bigger. You know what I mean? You have an amazing voice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I hope this doesn't sound egotistical at all, but I kind of knew I had a good tone. Everyone kept saying, "Oh, why aren't you doing something with your voice? If I had your voice, you wouldn't be able to stop me." Like, and so I knew that I could, like, y- you know, sing a song without, too much. It was the confidence. The confidence wasn't there. I didn't believe. I thought people were just being nice, and that's the God's honest truth. You know, I just thought they were being nice. Um, and of course that's stupid because people don't have to be nice, especially on the internet. You know what I mean? So the confidence thing I've had to work on through therapy. Speaking to a stranger, and if anything, the YouTube thing has helped me with that because if you notice, I'm starting to demonstrate vocally now, a lot more now in videos than I had, like, the past 2 years. And a singer on YouTube that doesn't demonstrate what they do is a bit suspect. I will admit that. So, yeah, but thank you. That's so nice. Um, Sorry. Oh, afternoon. Yeah, 6:24, I think you said. Afternoon. Yep. Nope. I can't. You got you Gotham guys. Stop doing this to me. I see over here. It's like GMT, and you know where you are. Over in America, I I would easily, if I came over to America for a month's holiday. By the way, that is on my bucket list. I love America. Um, you know, I would like be lost. I can't. I would be wearing like a wrist full of watches. It's like, um, oh, oh, okay, yeah. What did I say? Manhattan, I think I said, didn't I? Oh, right, okay. Um, right, yeah. Feel the power of the jam. Yeah. I'm trying to keep as uh, close to the comments as they're coming in. I have OCD. I'm constantly keeping time. Yeah, I get that. I've got a bit of OCD, and God, I can't believe how. No, my larynx isn't that low. It's neutral. But the vocal fry. I love it. Do you know what? That's what I love the most about, like, and I must sound like a broken record when I say, "Oh, I love the vocal fry on sets in metal," you know, uh, um, because to have that, I mean, naturally, I have vocal fry in my voice, but it has to get to this time of night before it's like released. Yeah, yeah. It's like, and now's the time for voiceover work. You know what I mean? Um, you are genuine. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. I can't see the sense in being anything else really, because here's the thing. You guys that are watching aren't idiots. Okay. And it wouldn't take you too long to figure out I was faking. Okay. And YouTube's a big and wonderful place, something for everyone, but I really, I don't understand, if I'm honest, the whole fakery when it comes to reactions, but that's just me. Uh, um, that's why we do what we do. We embrace your strengths. I hate that word. Do you know what? I really hate that word. Strengths. You try singing that word. That there's a song in Phantom. I think it's Wishing. Um, Give me the strength to try. And it's an awful word to sing. I mean, strength. It's that N. Curses. oh, it's a lovely song, though. It's a really, really lovely song. And before it became "Wishing You Were Somewhere Here Again," it almost became a Christmas song. Andrew was thinking Christmas, Christmas song when before they came up with the title. So that's interesting. But I like the rewinds. We get to see what. Oh, I'm so glad, because you don't know, do you? You don't know what. I mean, I may be giving myself a hard time, just for the sake of giving myself a hard time, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I see it as right, we're caught in this moment. And you never know if someone else has caught it as well. So it's like who gets there first. I love it. I love it. Avoid New York at all costs. Oh, okay. Well, I love New York, obviously because of Broadway thing, but is it because it's dirty? I've heard that it's the reputation of it being dirty and grubby, and or is there another reason? Um, some of the best vocal work in metal I heard was from a band called oh, have I done a reaction analyzed type video? I remember it coming through. The only thing that would have stopped it would have been a block, because you know, copyright claim. Yeah, you've just like offered your services on the video for free. You know, the record label like we'll have that, thanks. That's not a problem. All I want to do is share. You know, but with a block, you're like, yeah, and yeah, you can dispute it, but I'm always worried if you dispute it, they'll file a takedown notice and hello, copyright strike one. So I just like, okay, right, delete draft. It never existed. What existed? You know, I do try and play the game. Another Queen reference there. Best way to learn something that you don't understand is yep. Couldn't agree more. Um, Nat, how much metal did you listen to before you started your channel? Let's go with nothing. Nothing. No. I mean, obviously, I knew of the genre, and I knew a bit of the sub genres, but I was completely not that I hated it or anything. I really, you know, the closest I ever got really was hardcore rock, you know, and listening to some of that distortion in there. But no, no, the worlds never kind of met. So it was really, I mean, I remember my first experience really to um the whole Nightwish, you know. Um and I just felt like that one late party goer, late to the party, and I just I, I could not believe it, and it excited me because as the channel was growing and I was doing more Nightwish and then Floor, and Muckle, more subgenres came my way, and I felt this is wild. This is wild. You know, um, because you get. I, here's the thing, you know, stylistically, vocally, I love the infusion that metal gives you. So on one hand, you may have a very classical approach, you know, um, but also there's that intertwining, hinting at classical, but not quite classical because it's got some more poppy forward placement elements to it. You know, and I mind blown, mind blown, love it. Um, okay, fair enough. Um, I Earth. I'm pretty sure I did. Do you know what? I'm gonna Google because I'm intrigued now. Iced Earth. Um. So, pretty sure I have. Oh, uh, Blind Guardian. Yeah, I've definitely done the reaction to those guys. Oh, are they still? Oh, yeah, they're still active. 1984, apparently, they started. Wow, that's uh, good run. Um, right, let me just check the label because if they're a particular label, it's terrible, isn't it? You have to do this right. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's Century Media and SPV. Yeah, I'd love to visit some more Iced Earth. Such a cool name, isn't it? Iced Earth. There's something really, dare I say, prehistoric. You know what I mean? I don't mean like dinosaur. Well, kind of, I do, but you know, when I've just got this image of like iced globe and everything kind of. I overanalyze so much. It's oh, I thought the mouse was gonna go right. Nightwish. I was late to that party too. Something with oh yeah, yeah. See, everything's connected. You see, everything is connected. Genres lead to different genres. I just like to think of it as this huge, fantastic musical web, like, and you never come out of it, which is fantastic. You know, and it leads to different artists and vocalists, and that's fantastic. Um, there are so many classical. Oh God, yeah, yeah. And I don't always talk about that, which is surprising. I know. Yes, yes. I feel as though we need a full breakdown, you know, because I kind of just skip over it. I kind of, you know, I mean, I am aware that the internet's attention span it isn't, you know, I understand that, you know, when I do these videos. So, but yeah, I'd love to kind of break down what's what's happening because I love it, you know, because it's so contrast as well, you know, because sometimes you've got some right heavy moments, hardcore heavy moments, and then you've got this kind of voice, angelic. and it totally works. Totally works. Um, oh yes, Halloween. Yeah, I kept saying Halloween, didn't I? On that reaction, which we won't speak about here. Started in '84 to still going strong. I see them. Oh, really? Oh, how lucky you. Oh, what video did I see? They were live, and they did uh, they visited an old song, but I can't remember. You know, it I try not to say this too often because it seems like I don't care, but after a while, songs just blend into, I can't remember what I did last week. You know, um, I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? Um, you can imagine, Wag Wag Wagner appreciating. Yeah, yep, yeah, for sure. Uh, um, a lot of like dark overtones there. You know, and another composer which I can't get to right now, but yeah. Um, right, let me find that for you, Stephen. Um, there we go. There we go. I'm almost professional, aren't I? Um, so I have explained, Stephen, the reason why YouTube kind of deleted your comment. So you know, in your own time, you can go back and watch the start of this stream where I go into uh, um, detail. Look, it's Friday. It's like end of the week. Um, you did how many tears for me? Oh, yes, that was right. Yes, yes, that came from you, didn't it? Yeah. Um, the world needs more. Oh, no argument from me. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen. I think it's on Loudwire. Uh, um, w- it is so funny to watch even today. Um, people's reaction to metal in the heyday. So I suppose we're talking, mid to late 70s, in the 80s, and trying to get them banned. The genre banned, it's that connection with Satan, and they're wearing black, and they've got this crazy art on their face, and it is funny to sit and watch. I couldn't take it seriously. I was like quite, you know, I was cringing at my own cringe watching that because I thought you've got the audacity to criticize style. You know what? The very very anti. Middle America's music should be this. And do you know what? If you think back, Elvis had the same treatment. Do you remember? Because I don't know when it was, but they kind of had a problem with his pelvis. Was it his pelvis, hips, like, and because he like did all that. and they only shot him from the waist up, so they wouldn't ever show a full like. So rock and roll. Every genre has had its you know protest. Really, if you think about it, you know, no genre has been. I suppose something wholesome. You can't really complain about, but those people would find a way. Well, it's too happy. It's too. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's go and search that video out because it is funny as funny can be. I mean, they're deadpan as they're like saying it. They're like, it is the devil's handshake, and they mean every single word. And the thing that upsets me, right, it is if you don't give that a chance. So you're just going off by what you're seeing. You know the appearance, but like that's what really upsets me. That you're not even prepared to listen to a few albums or go to a concert or even talk to a band. Really get to know them, what makes their world spin. It's just, I don't like you and the thing you stand for because you are all in black, you wear makeup, you you see where I'm going with this. I mean, people thought really that I would be the last person to fall in love with metal as hard as I have, you know, because of the world I come from. I've had that said to me, and other things that are quite you know uneducated actually from other musicians, you know, that clearly don't come from from that world. I love it, and I can't imagine my world without metal in it. Um, they had to film Elvis from the waist. Oh, from the waist down to avoid his shaking. uh, Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, Elvis the Pound. I couldn't remember whether it was like up, down, but I do remember like yeah, he is. No argument from me. I love Elvis. Yeah, yeah, that's always been my motto. You do you. Uh, um and yeah, yeah, basically. I better have some. I've got tape. Oh, I shouldn't show them, should I? Well, the painkillers. Because I do suffer from acute. Why do I just sound like my gran? Oh, I'm not one to moan, but I suffer from like, and then you get a list. Oh, okay. Well, do the best you can. um, with reference to my own music, I'm currently in the studio. working on um, my first album, which hopefully will not be too long before you get to see that on Apple, whatever, whatever. Um, and I'm very interested in like sharing that with you, because people, I don't know if they still are, because I do sing the odd, you know, certain something from songs that I'm reviewing now. But they have been suspicious because well, he's the tenor, but does not sing. He's a voice actor. We've not heard any character voices. You know, and I can understand that suspicion. I probably would be suspicious as well. Um, but you know, as I said before, you've got to have the belief that you know you're worthy of a song. You know, for me, it stems back from bullying years and years and years and years and years ago. Um, but I'm getting my shizzle together, you know. And it's been really exciting actually, you know, doing songs that I wouldn't normally touch, you know, because I love the challenge, you know. You know, I just love a good musical play around, if I'm honest. So oh, I'm that bad, am I? I'm driving poor you know Swamper to drink, and you know Willie's on the. um, I am more of a baritone. Yeah, that the majority actually. I mean, I'm a Helden tenor, you know, which I I didn't start as, you know, I was in my younger, oh God, makes me sound like 80, 90. But in my younger youth, in my 20s, I certainly had a much thinner, lighter voice. And I suppose you would class me as a lyrical tenor. But I look, as long as I can still get my top B, I'm happy. Call me what you will, call me whatever. Like, you know, labels, labels. Looking forward to hearing your work. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to sharing it. You know, um, it's not all gonna be in that classical like. Sure, there will be some around that kind of sound, you know, but I just want to like present. I just want to have fun with it with my voice, and I don't even ask what I'm gonna call the album because I don't know. But there's gonna be some jazz on there because I'm getting into jazz as well. Incidentally, my vocal coach and I today, only today, worked on what is that, Ella? Oh, Night and Day. Oh my god, that is seriously. I might share in a short YouTube short. I had to sing a flat note. Now, because my muscle memory is such a standard now, you know, I'm not perfect by any means, but you know, pretty much I can. It wanted to correct it and to tell the brain no, it's got to be flat because it's jazz. It's written in the chord as a flat. Mind blown. Oh, I have a challenge for you. Judas Priest Painkiller. Are you winding me up? um, yeah, why not? Why not? Um, no, it's not you. Haha. I goofed on my Elvis statement. That's why I need more. Okay. Night and Day, that'll be great. Yeah, yeah. I love the song. I love the major sevenths. It's I mean, as I said, oh, if you're still here, sorry, I was trying to speed up my responses. I'm so sorry, Stephen. Also, are you quite strict on what songs I request? Some maybe, but I'm not, Stephen. So go hell for leather. Okay. I can't guarantee I'll uh, I'll certainly film as much as I can. Um, but we'll put them in rotation and we'll spin them out like a good resonant placement. And yeah, but no, I'm not strict. I'm not mean. Just request what you want. The only thing that will stop them, and the word on the street is blocks. That's the only thing that'll like I can't I can't fight that. Okay. But yeah, don't give it a second thought. Right. And I'm trying to I only just saw what you said about I was for what? No. The slide down to no, it was not you. Um very, very quickly, I will recap. Okay. What happened was in the first year of this channel, um, I got a lot of trolling, flooding that comment section with God this, Jesus that. Now is not the time to turn your back on the Lord. Very, very like exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, and like Bible verses. Whether that's to do with my sexuality or the goth thing, or maybe a mixture of both. I do not know, but these comments like were really lengthy and they were flooding every single video in the comment section, and I just had enough, because it was turning people off. I'm sure of that. So I had enough. So I went into the filter section, and you can put words in that you want YouTube to catch. And one of those words, amongst all the lovely homophobic words, was Jesus. So YouTube, I suppose I should be congratulating YouTube because they've done what they're supposed to do, you know? And that is, not showing any of those words. Okay, so unfortunately, every song that has Jesus or God or will be deleted. Unfortunately, okay. So that was the reason. It's got nothing. You're genuine. You have a genuine reason. That's why I set up because I just got fed up with it. You, you know, and I only thought about it when we came off a live stream um, the 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 other Wednesday just gone, and I thought, oh, of course, yeah, that's one of the words. Yeah, so it's got nothing to do with you. It was just because of idiots. Um, uh, you have the voice for pre. Oh, wow. See, I don't know where all this vocal fry has come from. It's like bubbling away, and it's really. I feel as though I should do something with it. So that is like a compliment. You know, I'm going. I mean, we're wrapping up now. Uh, um, so thank you for turning out, showing out tonight. Really been awesome. I'm gonna like totally YouTube that just to remind me of how cool that was. Um, I'm wrapping up now.
Okay, so dinner's. I've started dinner.
Oh, okay, yeah. Um, thank you, Jay. Um, and also have the voice for Death. Chuck Shoulder would be proud. It's really interesting, but I've been thinking. I know I always throw myself under the bus when I love Jeff's like range down there, and you know because I'm Helden, I would have a lower beefier kind of uh, voice, lower register that than most tenors. Um, us and dramatic tenors. Um, but maybe I should really think about this a bit more seriously because I have got distortion in my voice. I have got cry in my voice, and I just goof around with it. I don't do anything with it. So yeah, I'm not saying I'll be an asset to the genre, but maybe a cover or two. Yeah. Um, vocal fry comes from age and malice. Don't be upset. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do a full video on vocal fry because it does not get the coverage that it deserves. You know, um, you know, so yeah, I will. I'll probably write out a video once I can start. Okay, I will know that next. Yeah. I should have made that clear. I didn't for some odd reason. I just forgot about it. And then when you said, it disappeared, it got deleted, and I thought, that doesn't sound, you know. And then I remembered the words, the words. So, um, okay. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm back with you on Monday when we'll do some more reacting, analysing. Oh, my voice is like on its knees, begging for forgiveness. And thank you so much. And we will see each other, no doubt, on Monday. Have a good rest of the weekend. Whatever your plans are, make it creative. And I will see you next week, I guess. Bang, boom, bosh.